What is freedom? It is to be able to choose your course and direction at the speed you want and with whomever you want. It is being able to express yourself. It's creating tight-knit family bonds by sharing your life with them. It is to travel without limits the immensity of the ocean and swim a vast distance in a single day. It is coming from the depths to the surface and back. It is to recognize your natural habitat. It is being able to communicate with those who speak the same language. It is independence, will, and autonomy. Freedom is the foundation of all your rights. Freedom is having a calf and being able to raise it. It is to be by their side at all times. It's teaching them the fundamentals of life. And choosing who will partake in their upbringing. It is to be in sync with your family. It is continuing the traditions of your ancestors. Like in Canada, orca culture is evident when they rub their bodies against the rocks on the seabed. Why? It is believed that it is for pleasure. Research shows this has been passed down through generations. And this particular orca population has been studied for decades by Orcolab and filmed underwater by Explore. Freedom is being able to hunt your own food and share it with your family. It is to carry out hunting techniques that demonstrate your high level of intelligence, communication, and teamwork. Like this unique technique of the orcas from Patagonia in Argentina hunting sea lions. Like the orcas in Mexico hunting mobula rays. Or the orcas in Canada hunting seals. Or dolphins hunting mackerel. Did you find this scene monotonous and boring? For you, it was only 30 seconds. For them, it is their whole life.
Ven. Ven, súbete. Súbete.
Vaya, coge tu filete de dos.
Súbete, súbete. Ven, ven. Toca bien, toca bien.
Captivity is being separated from your family and never seeing them again. It's begging for dead fish inside a cooler and waiting to see if you'll get them or not. It's being turned into a slave who must follow rules in exchange for food. It's being reduced to a circus clown, a jester. It is to be subjected to forced procedures which are absolutely unnatural for your species. It's being separated from your calf, which you will most likely never see again. It's going from being the apex predator of the ocean to having to beg for your food. It is being harassed with no escape and being exploited to entertain humans. It's a prison. It's losing everything that defines you as an individual. Do you recognize him? He's Keiko. Keiko was born in the late 70s, and by the age of 2, he was ripped from his family to be taken to an aquarium. Keiko spent 10 years of his life in a tank in Mexico City, which was only 7 meters deep, and where he acquired papilloma-like lesions on his fins and tail. In captivity, This is how the days, months, and years go by when you're not working a show or training. In the early 90s, Keiko was chosen as the star of the movie Free Willy. People were so moved that all over the world, there were petitions from both children and adults for Keiko to be released. The owners of the aquarium accepted, and a wonderful team of people was put together for Keiko's rehabilitation process. Shortly after being held in natural seawater in Oregon, Keiko's papilloma skin lesions disappeared. Keiko was transferred back to Iceland, where he lived for over 5 years in the sea, where he always belonged. And yes, he continued to seek contact with humans. But he had the opportunity to feel the currents of the sea, to hunt fish, and to swim up to 1,400 kilometers on his own from Iceland to Norway. He could return to the waters where he was born and to see other orcas, instead of only seeing his own reflection in the water like he did in captivity. The Whale Sanctuary Project intends to create a model sanctuary in Nova Scotia, Canada, so that orcas and belugas that have been exploited for years in captivity can have a dignified retreat and live in a more natural environment. Hopefully, this project will serve as inspiration to be taken up in many other countries. The solution is simple, and it's in your hands. Don't buy a ticket for these places. No demand, no supply. Now that you know all this, will you support captivity or will you support freedom?